This is Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. Is social media programming and prepping us all for AI emergence? Social media is an echo chamber for the hive mind thought, which it's prepping the individual, well, for AI emergence probably. One subject is agreed on and as a topic of focus, of course, and from there the subject ripples forth like ink through water, penetrating the algorithm for however long it is emotionally relevant. People who feel desperate for interaction and connection comment on topics they haven't researched and know nothing about. Those who feel without a voice search for meaning by tossing forth hollow words and ungrounded arguments as a way to feel seen or even relevant. The hive mind functions like an addict, addicted to current cultural issues or even breaking news stories. Waking up, checking the system, focal point, forming thoughts around it, and turning this process into a daily or weekly ritual that gives the user a false sense of power and a minute experience of connection. Now, this may seem to be a surfaced issue, but when you look deeper into it, hive mind patterning, of course, of social media, you'll see that it is a gateway for mental programming. The cohesive way the collective voice lingers from one subject to another, specifically without finding resolve, yet remaining so easily distracted by whatever the headline is, demonstrates a hypnotic pattern where the lure of society's current event practically takes over the perceptual tone of the user's experience. Are we witnessing a form of mental slavery, or is it AI introduction? The human wakes up, plugs into the algorithmic ritual of the day, then chases after it. The next day they do the same thing. This is a systematically mundane way of living. This isn't living at all for the soul or allowing the impulse of intuition to guide you. The gravitational pull of your heart should be the leading focus behind your work, your poetry, your music, your revelation. Your expression should arise from the random world that resides within you. To feed the algorithmic pulse, just to feel relevant, is a watered-down version of sacrificing the soul for fame. Not all topics arising from the hive mind are completely meaningless, but emotional charge within these topics act as bait to lure the mind into predictive programming as it gets acclimated into the pattern of wake up, check the feed, get triggered. Or, on the contrary, wake up, check the feed, and feel a false sense of pride. The sense of pride comes in when you split reality into two polarities, where both sides believe they are the underdog. Our side is winning, becomes just as emotionally baiting as getting triggered itself. It's emotional polarity programming, a simple method of mind control that diverges into two forms of emotional reaction. Over time, the amount of I'm triggered content rises, each side of the polarities, of course, feeling more and more beaten down. Helplessness and hopelessness is the goal as a society where individuals feel helpless and isolated is a society that is ripe for reformation. We must learn to ask ourselves before feeding into the current hive mind, is that which I'm sharing coming from the depths of my heart or from the surfaced wounds of my ego? Are you posting to follow the crowd and maneuver the algorithm? Or are you posting from the deep-end abyss of your soul? An emancipated soul can no longer be controlled. A mind run by egoic programming and the unconscious need to fit in can. This was written by Mary Allison, and well said. I'm Brad Wilder. This is Wake Up Canada News. Remember, you are the voice. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you soon.